Well, he's still as good an athlete as there is in this 135-pound division. A tremendous combination of speed and power. Former champion Cody Garbrandt back on the canvas tonight.
You know, Cody Garbrandt, when he was at the top of his sport, was a small guy that people tapped into. I remember being in Los Angeles, and the ovation that he got as a champion showed me that he had made it. Now, Garbrandt has done a lot of things different as his career has gone on. He's moved to Vegas, he's training with a new camp. He feels like a lot can still be accomplished in what has already been a great career. Cody Garbrandt looks to get back on the right track tonight inside the octagon.
And when it is right for this man between the ears, oftentimes it is right in the octagon. Cody Garbrandt. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the UFC bantamweight champion, Merab Dvalishvili. DC, as you well know, he moved to the United States when he was 21 years of age to become a pro MMA fighter. Now he's the best in the world, and it kind of feels like it's going to take a Herculean effort to dethrone him.
Yeah, I mean, it's his mindset. It's bulletproof. Yeah. This guy will not be denied. He may fail on 20 takedown attempts. He'll just give you number 21. But he's underrated striker. All of the wrestling starts with his pace, his pressure, and his improved striking.
And it is crazy to think he began his UFC career 0-2, was fighting for his octagon job in 2018. Now he's the best in the world. Merab the Machine Dvalishvili. Oh, tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Cody Garbrandt. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, here we go, start of round 1, and you can argue Merab Dvalishvili right now is the biggest superstar in America in mixed martial arts. He's tracking to be the greatest fighter of all time.
People love Merab. How can you not? He's the guy that loves to fight.
Oh, man, connection only about one. He might get a finish here.
I mean, that was beautiful. Great job setting it up, getting the punch to the target, and hurting your opponent very early in the fight.
Oh, he fires back now.
Oh, nice foot sweep.
That is how you scramble, folks. Oh, clean right hook from the champ, Merab Dvalishvili. Champ can do it all.
Merab can do it all, and when he throws the hook, he doesn't mind that he's throwing it wide and loose because he knows if he needs to, he can get a takedown. His hook is better because of the threat of the takedown.
Well, fighter toughness on full display here. That head kick landed flush.
He's tough until he's not. He better stop taking shots like that.
Well, if a takedown opportunity materializes, Garbrandt will barge through the door, but look at a box here, I would think, tonight.
I love the way Garbrandt just uses that lead hand to gather information. He will gauge your reaction. When he does, that was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Man, this is interesting to watch from a grappling standpoint, right? Just constantly putting you on the defensive.
I mean, he is so good at switching positions. You gotta stay locked in. If you aren't, the guy's gonna advance.
Oh, he's got his knee on the belly, raining down punches here. So just what the doctor ordered here, right? You're at a striking disadvantage. Let things play out on the ground.
But this is where he's comfortable. Like, a lot more comfortable. You can see in the striking, he isn't as sure. But on the ground, this guy can compete with anyone in the world. Oh, he's gonna mount him. Half guard now.
Garbrandt ground and pound from half guard now.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Dvalishvili's back to the side control now. 10 seconds now in round one. Round two next. All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left, UFC President Dana White. I think he's making out the bonus check right now. Incredible back and forth action.
Sign the check, boss. These two young men deserve $50,000. Hell, let's give them each $100,000 for the performance that they just put on in one round. Both were hurt. Both were able to withstand the punishment, and I can't wait until the next round gets started.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round two, bantamweight. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to...
Man, takedown defense one-on-one. Sometimes I watch this boxer stuff shots, and it seems like he's been wrestling his whole life.
Well, that's the first thing you have to do when you come into this sport is learn to defend takedowns. He has done that. He spent a lot of time working on this specific skill, and it is showing tonight inside the octagon.
Lands the inside leg kick there. Oh, that's a pretty counter shot there.
Yeah, he's got him hurt. He timed that beautifully. Oh, he's almost shutting him down every time he hits him.
All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
Gotta be careful here.
Well, he's avoided a lot of the damage here on the ground. Nicely done with the head movement there.
Not staying still.
He's having his way with him here. Thought about a choke, instead flattens him out. And now he's got a lot of options offensively, champion.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to get all that hip pressure into his opponent's back.
Dvalishvili's going for a choke here. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. 20 20 seconds to go. In the books.
Excellent. He's dropping his left hand, leaving his jaw wide open for him. Stay on the outside. Pump him with the jab.
All right, we now re-rack some of the highlights from the previous round. DC, put your phone down, look alive.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. And now he's got the back. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, looking like 4 pieces of fried chicken there and a soft drink as well.
Count the boy in, especially on that soft drink.
Oh, that defense is a thing of beauty, right? Slipping, dipping, and avoiding a lot of these power shots.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of just defending. His eyes are very open, aware. He sees everything coming before his opponent does.
And I didn't call it out at the time, but there was a pretty significant uppercut that landed a moment ago. Well, you got to think frustration is starting to set in on the other side as he lands another takedown, and he knew he was going to get a lot of this offensive wrestling. As yet, he's been unable to stop.
He has not been able to stop it, and it's a different wrestling. It's a Damian Maia type of wrestling, where they get close to you, they hook their feet, they drag you to the mat, knowing that once you're on the ground, now you're really in trouble. Because the takedown is only a part of the danger. The true danger is grappling with such a great submission special.
Yeah, nothing fun about it. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Oh, that shot connects now. Great timing there.
Okay, did a good job of reading it. He was trying to move, but he knew exactly where he was going.
Man, this is like when the basket looks like an ocean for a hooper. He can do anything he wants.
He can do anything he wants. Every punch lands, every kick lands, everything he tries works. That's amazing.
Oh, and that's got to be frustrating. Right back to the mat. He entered beautifully there.
Well, you look and know that that's the focus. Keep him on the ground, regardless of what it takes. Trying to pass here, but it's a no-go.
It looks as though he's going to the butterfly guard now, DC. If you're the dominant fighter, what are you trying to do?
I mean, you're trying to control those hips and step over to a side, because that butterfly guard allows for him to elevate your hips.
Reversal, champ.
I mean, he got to that whizzer, elevated his opponent's hips, and reversed the position.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it's got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the stool.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, Garbrandt's boxing looked sharp tonight, DC. You know, his uncle Robert Meese in the corner has got to like what he's seeing out of his nephew tonight. Not much behind the takedown offering there. And that one certainly found the target. Well, as my favorite rap group Onyx would say, straight connection right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight ones are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Dvalishvili goes for the takedown, and now he gets it. So a nice transition there after he got stunned on the feet. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your
These
defense.
ground strikes are just brutal.
Oh,
Oh, he did it! He knew! The undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world!
that is unbelievable to watch this man once again overcome the odds and grab the UFC championship.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays for you now as he gets it done by TKO.
Beautiful job getting the fight to the ground, recognizing that you are putting him in your world. And when you're in his world and you're stuck on the bottom, you're in constant danger. Ground and pound was brutal, and it led to another finish on the mat.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 25 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Cody "No Love" Garbrandt.
All right, so there it is. Don't look now, folks. We have a new UFC bantamweight champion of the world, and this is going to be a night that he doesn't ever forget.
He will never forget this